cards different between both decks? Like they're running almost identical cards. Wow. The Giant Bowler decks, Fetty Wap is running triple spells, and instead Marcel P is running Ice Golem in place of one of the spells. In the Golem decks, there is Baby Dragon swapped out for Graveyard and Lightning swapped out for Fireball.
Okay. Okay. Did you know? Sorry, is Fireball taken out too, or put it in instead of Lightning to make it just a little bit cheaper? Is that really important for what Fetty Wap is bringing?
Yeah, because if you think that Archers to get around Lightning and thus Fireball switching to Fireball to kill the Archers, and now people are going back to Musketeer to get around it. The meta is a circle.
But now we are in our second semifinals match, Marcel P versus Fetty Wap. Can Marcel P finally do it? Can he make it to the finals and take it? Let us know what you think. Here he is leaking that elixir again.
Fetty Wap, to be fair, it takes two to tango. So they're going to both do that. Fetty Wap, the same guild, Altar of Elites, as Ash, who has made it very far in this tournament, finished 9th at the King's Cup, so yet another probably underrated clan about how strong they are. I want to see one of these games where they just both leak elixir into double 2 elixir time. We've gotten very close. We had one that went, I think, until like 40 seconds left. Then they started playing cards. River Golem.
How far this one goes. Maybe
Archers
already committed.
Oh, wow. Ooh, great Ice Golem commitment. That's going to absorb a lot of skeletons.
Skeletons in the back. Look at the skeletons in the back. There's 2 of them. That one has actually had a field day with the tower. He lived a grand total of about 5 seconds.
There it is.
That's a lot of seconds.
Half health, just like that.
And you see now, to go back to a few coronations ago when I made fun of Marcel, he's like, just put the Archers behind your King Tower. That's why. River Golem plus Graveyard makes that play suddenly very bad, and that's why so many of these good players are willing to leak elixir early in the match. Making the wrong first move can really come back to bite you. He just took 1,300 damage. Yeah,
because he committed his Archers.
Right.
The skeletons that it can. River Golem is actually going to stop the Baby Dragon from keeping those skeletons.
He's got Archers in hand as well. He's ready for it.
And I think that Fetty Wap might not actually go for it.
I think he knows it. It's one of the, they're in a standoff right here.
Oh, wow.
Archers are down. Baby Dragon's down.
Delayed.
Oh, and the Fireball was ready. He didn't want to cast it until he had the ready Fireball.
Oh, that makes sense.
So he could Fireball the Archers.
That's damage.
Wow.
400? About 400.
Sneaky.
And he's ahead in elixir after all that as well.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God. That's crazy. I mean, if you think about, we talk about inevitability a lot in decks. Like, you know that you're going to win by, if you put your plan together, it's unanswerable. And in a lot of ways, this Golem Graveyard deck is a lot like that. You've got the Golem down, you've got the Graveyard to do a lot of damage at Swarm, you've got the Fireball to deal with any counters they play. He knows he can inevitably do that damage, and that's why Marcel P is switching to the other side here.
He's just got to go for it.
Got to go for it.
You have to be careful not to be 3 crown. I think that's about as much elixir as Marcel P can invest. He needs to turn around and defend.
Can't do it though. Mega Minion doesn't lock onto the tower.
And
Game
time runs out. Fetty Wap taking the first. I just took it out. All right, Fetty Wap 1 game up against Marcel P. If he can take this, he's moving on to the finals.
But Rage Giant Skeleton sounds like such a great idea.
That's when I ran all the way up to Frozen Peak.
So did the Giant Skeleton. Ran really fast.
Only needed level 7 Giant Skeleton to do it.
That's all you needed. Boom, roast.
Interestingly enough, we have seen Giant Skeleton win a tournament. So
here's the leaking again. I love it. Marcel P is
Super Magical Cup. Oh yeah. Not in the Coronation Day. Giant Skeleton.
Yet to be seen.
You think about this though. How many people were doing hashtag make log great again and love the log and all that stuff and got log buffed? We need to do that for Giant Skeleton. Let's move on to the next thing.
Man, I feel like they just got up and are making
a 21 elixir push. I put a Giant Skeleton.
You were so happy.
Oh, I was so happy. I shared it in my clan, and everyone said, wow.
He said, you're the best, Christian.
You're the best.
I didn't even see it.
I know it's starting out.
You know what's interesting is I think almost every single time Marcel P has been able to outweather his opponent and play second.
He's done well.
He's been able to wait for long enough and get his opponent to play first.
Unfortunately for Fetty Wap, did not have a tombstone early in his hand, and so that Golem just beeline towards the tower, and with the Bowler turned around, the Archer's taken it out.
Wow.
Oh, that Baby Dragon's got a lot of health to make it to the tower and help contribute.
Oh, man.
I think that's actually great for Marcel P. He forced out a pretty, it's a lightning, and it killed, I guess you could call that 7 elixir worth of troops. So those Archers were nearly dead. The Baby Dragon was already wounded. Fetty Wap pretty much lost his elixir advantage in order to do that, and that lets Marcel P get another Golem double golden push going.
What's great also about Marcel P waiting that entire time and Fetty Wap allowing him, it just lets Marcel P get closer to double elixir.
Right.
Yes.
And I don't know if he meant to
already
double
double elixir.
direction.
Yeah.
Again, like you'd rather see the skeletons build up on the giant, but instead they're just kind of walking aimlessly into the tower to get killed.
Now finally do the skeletons start building up on the golem for Marcel P. Log comes in, will take down all the skeletons, and there's a big lightning. Two archers actually make their way in, and another big lightning to answer, but now there's no elixirs to really stop the golemites from doing damage, and this is already a push that Fetty Wap knows is going to pretty much gain its value.
Yeah, and that was one of the few times we've actually seen a lightning not earn its value. That was a 2 elixir ice golem and 3 cost archers, and both of those cards were already kind of damaged, so that was like maybe killed 4 elixir worth of troops.
What a bull there for the bull, wiping out all those skeletons.
Playing the ice golem gives the main golem the opportunity to get in front of the tower and tank up a lot of damage, and so it's going to be a question of aiming cards at the supporting line.
Right.
Giant finally does come down, and actually Fetty Wap has elixir enough to still defend against the golem and put up maybe another supporting set of troops for that giant, but
Those archers keep on rocking in the free world. And actually the tombstone's going to go down. I don't know if he's going to have tombstone back in cycle soon enough, so this golem might get a chance to beeline, and there's a really good lightning brewing for Marcel P here. Boink.
Oh, Marcel P.
Really well.
Yep, timed really, really well. Giant's going to hold up the supporting troops, so there's no archers coming in from behind doing a lot of damage, but 2 golemites and an ice golem is enough to really make short work of this tower.
And Baby Dragon.
Yeah, Marcel P really took that game and ran away with it, and this is probably one of the best games to see exactly why Marcel P is so adamant about playing first. Very, very adamant, and I mean, I would love to go back and be confident that there was only one game where Marcel P played first. Other than that, he's always waited his opponents out.
Very reactionary.
You know what's weird is it seems like it only happens in Marcel P matches.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
I think it's a